Hello. We have some shit to get done tonight, don't we? Don't we? Jesus. Yeah, it's... Oh, no, I just realized that my game was quiet my whole last stream. Oh, no. Whoops. Shit. Well, that's my fault. Yeah, no, I just realized that my game was too quiet last stream. Oh, well. Okay. Cool. It is time. Fingers crossed. To finish patch 5.3. The legendary patch. The end of Shadowbringers. After this, from my understanding, 5.4 and 5.5 are basically fully set up on doing Endwalker. Hey Bryce, what's up? It's time. We're getting this shit done. It's actually happening. I know, wild. Straight. Okay, real fast. Before I deal with this, which is bad, it's going to drive me actively insane if I don't see what random. Where's Moogle Mail? Oh, I also realized, Bryce, help me. Let me know if my audio levels are off. I just realized right before you got here that my last stream was quiet, so whoops. Okay, cool. I don't know who Leonard is, but now I have his jacket. In dungeon, audio seems okay. Neat. Alright. Leading up straight into it. The question is, who do I want to bring with me into this dungeon? I also think it's cool that, like, we're in Yulemore, but this shit is happening. I don't really have much of an excuse besides just dive right into it, don't I? Who do I bring with me? That's hard. I kind of want to bring
Here we go.
The twins and Reen. Seems pretty fair to me. Do I want Ishtola though? I can't bring Thancred. I kind of want Ishtola. Kind of want Elfina. No, I'll bring the twins and Reen. All right. Can I? There we go. Okay. Here we go. Don't know exactly what's gonna happen here, but hopefully it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Nothing bad will happen, and everything will be great. Hey, what are we doing? This seems to be another star. Is this a real star shower? Oh.
Damn it! Hang on to something.
Oh shit, wait, Amaring. Why are we in Amaring? Okay, whatever. Sure, yeah, fine. We're in Amaring. Whatever. Alright, kids, stick with me. We got this. One nice thing about not actually playing with other players is I get to try to remember how this all works. Probably keep focusing down that white mage though. Yeah, it's fine. So who are these people? Are they actually Otherworld's Warriors of Light? It seems like there's too many of them for that. There's only presumably one party per shard, but it's not out of the question, I suppose. I won't be mad if we're fighting a party of people the whole way, though. It might be fun. Yeah, presumably we can keep up the pace. Don't worry, kids. You're some of the deadliest children I've ever seen. Oh, I can't even progress. Where are we anyway? We're in Armoring. Okay, that's simple enough. Why are these people attacking us? Well, presumably they were brought forth by Elidibus. I guess that makes sense. Wait, Cassard. Who the fuck is Cassard? Our friends need help. Oh! Oh, hey, what's up, man? Oh, hey, what's up, man? I don't know why we're in Amrang anymore, but it's cool to see people we helped before helping us out. That's kind of cute. Oh, we get help. Very thematic. I almost wonder what's going to happen next now. Who's going to be the final boss of this dungeon? I don't know. Hey, what's up, Jesse? I have so many questions. I'm eternally nervous. Literally, the thing that made me finally get off my butt and start streaming because I was sitting on my couch just relaxing. And the thing that made me get off my butt and start streaming was I saw... I think in like Cern's Discord or something, someone posted like, oh, here's some art of a 5.3 spoiler, or I saw it on Blue Sky or whatever. And I was like, oh, fuck, I should really play 5.3, shouldn't I? But now I'm excited. I want to see what happens next. I'm not pressing any of my buttons. Can I keep the Talos alive, though? What more important could there be than keeping the Talos alive? Getting a speed on a shower before I hop on. Well, you know, take the time you need. God, everyone's attacking the paladin there instead of the squishy bits. You are not immune to, oh god, what are the skills called? What's the name of the class of skills that makes you draw aggro? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know all my terms. I don't know math. My friends died and I'm sad. Hey, what's up, y'all? I'm pretty sure I recognize you. Okay, that's cool. What did you say? Thop and Jock are here too. Yeah, fuck yeah, they are. God, this almost looks like the end of the dungeon. Where do we go from here? Well, this can't be it. This definitely isn't it. I think this motherfucker just limit breaked me. Can I actually see? I can't quite actually see what they look like. What are those green balls? Should I be scared? Oh. Okay. Yes, is the answer. I'll learn more about it as we go, I'm sure. Oh, that's not the right mitigation. What? Oh, shit. Okay, so he's gonna kick one of those away. Oh, I don't know how to tell what direction he dashes when he does that. Okay, I'll figure it out. Oh, I don't have a mitigation up. Well, Alpino, have fun. Oh, I have my 6. Oh, I keep forgetting I have that skill. It's alright, we're in warm-up mode. I need to make sure that I actually get this. Why is everyone going over there? Okay, how do I tell where these spheres actually go? How do you tell? Whatever. Okay, fine. It's fine. I'm not able to tell, but that's okay because Alpha is keeping us alive. Be really awkward. I don't know what happens if like Reen dies or something. That'd be very funny if it just kicks you out immediately, like you fucked up. Do they dash towards? Okay, they just dash towards the temple things they leave on the ground. I don't know what to call those. It's fine. I'm learning. I'm figuring it out.
Let's give them a show!
Did you just limit break on the mid-dungeon boss, Alize? Buddy? We're going to have to... We had to have a talk with Alfino about, you know, proper sharing and the value of, the value of money. We're gonna have to teach you about the value of limit break, apparently. Sorry, I was trying to make sure I didn't get blown up. It's alright. Easy dub. The Mount Argyle mines are no longer sealed. When will you learn to call your lovely bunch from no trouble? We'll discuss this later for now on. Fail. Oh, what's up, buddy? I'm not gonna open the treasure coffer. I've learned my lesson. I'm not, well, I'm a sprout, but I'm not such a baby anymore that I still open up random treasure coffers out. Why are we here? Okay, fine. Fuck it. That's kind of cute that everyone's helping us out. Wait, weren't these the guys that tried to kill us earlier? I guess it's fine? Oh, it might not be fine for Alpino in a second.
Leave the healing to me.
Oh, Alpino, don't worry. I am definitely leaving the healing to you. This is fine. Alpino's a great healer. What's up, Almas?
Leave the healing to me.
They could be Glams. That was before Faol became King of the Fae. I don't really care about Glams because... whatever. I've learned that it's very unlikely that it's even something that I can even equip. So, you know, whatever. We deal. I'm not being a very good... tank right now, to be honest. I'm kind of just assuming that I can leave the healing to Alpino and everything will be alright. It's alright. At least I'm not dealing with actual humans, so if I fuck up, it's fine. Yeah, I'm playing pretty bad, it's whatever. That's the worst assumption. It's fine!
Thaliak, protect me!
Wait, which assumption? Because I said a lot of bullshit, and I want to make sure I'm on the same page. The assumption I'm making is that I don't really have to, like, you know, there's not very great odds that whatever I get out of the chest is not just equipment I can wear, but glam I like, surely if I want that bad, I can like find out later and then just grind the dungeon. Alfino makes Donald look like a good healer. Well, he kept me alive during all that, so he's doing great. Oh! Tupac? Whatever. Okay, yeah, sure. That's fine. Where are we gonna go next? We went to... I guess the forest is the last spot. This raises the very important question, though, of why exactly... So this isn't like the Star Shower. The Star Shower was just a bunch of bullshit that like didn't actually damage anything. It was an illusion. People are dying here, though. Like, there's an issue going on. Well, at least Titania is having fun. Oh no, fun. I don't really want to use any more resources before we start the fight. I can at least use some cartridges. It'll be fine. I assume we get one more dungeon boss and then we go the forest? Okay, so this is a abnormal amount of threats to be attacking the world all at once. Perhaps even more alarmingly is the fact that they're they are describing themselves as protecting the light. Will this have adverse effects on people who like want to become warriors of light? How bad is it right now? It feels pretty bad. What's up, buddy? Are you a Final Fantasy 1 reference? I love your glam. Looks great. All right. That seems bad. Oh, cool, the screaming thing. Oh, cool, these are all targeted on me. Was it something I was supposed to do to take these? Maybe I'm supposed to run through all the holes? Guess I'll figure it out. Oh. Okay, I'll look out for that later. Can't exactly just stand next to another player to avoid problems anymore. Do I have to run through these or something? Nope, it's always just one per person. Alfino, should I be worried about... This feels like a mistake.
Leave the healing to me.
I will, buddy. Oh, fuck. Well, I definitely fucked something up. No! Who are we supposed to leave the healing to?
On your feet. Time to redeem myself.
Oh, thank God. I don't know what to do here. Oh, I'm probably supposed to run in the way of all the lines, aren't I? Maybe take aggro somehow? How do I tank these for you? I am so sorry. I don't know what to do. Well, everyone's dead.
Release.
Oh no, they're fine. Somehow. Meanwhile, the dungeon boss seems pretty disturbed about the fact that they're tainted. Whatever that means. I'm sure it's fine. Oh, that's a permanent puddle. Okay, cool. Oh wait, I have a natural mitigation. Oh, we killed her. Good job, everyone. A secret passage to Lakeland. Thank you, Fayeol. Cool. Good job, everyone. We're not going to die today. This time. It's almost like I should send them off to go deal with their own shit rather than be next to me. Oh, well, at least the Crystal Tower is still alright. Okay, so everyone's getting attacked. I was worried that they were just spawning on me, but no. The entire... all of the factions are getting simultaneously attacked by something. Is this meant to incite a panic in the people and inspire need for a Warrior of Light? Is this a trick? Maybe? I don't know exactly what the game is here anymore, but I'm afraid. Well, the game is Final Fantasy XIV, but beyond that...
Leave the healing to me.
I'm sort of trying to remember what's happening here. They're trying to piece together what's happening here. I'm sure it's fine. Mostly. I almost have to give Elizabeth credit. If these are indeed like all actual people who are getting summoned through, dude recruited a whole fucking army. Like, fuck. Even we had to go through a bunch of post-game patches in order to get an army. And then they just betrayed us. Isn't that right, Alfie, now? What I really would love is if I knew who exactly can keep the party at full health right now. I'm not really clear on that.
Leave the healing to me.
Oh, thanks, Alfino. Okay, cool. Well, it's good to know that we all have our roles assigned. So you don't want to overlap explosions like you did with Alfino, and that's why he died. Oh. Well, that dumbass should have dodged then. Welcome back, Jesse. I also think I deserve some credit for how relatively accurate I was with calling to leave the healing to me. Not a single congratulations, Will. You did a great job of that joke. Where's the support? Where's the love? I trust y'all to have my back when I'm doing cool things, and yet, here we are.
You underestimate me.
I was off by like 10 seconds, I guess. Fine. I'll do better next time. It's alright. It's alright. I'll do better next time. Timing was excellent. Well, don't you patronize me. Cannot believe it. Oh, he's using actual samurai attacks too. I wasn't paying attention. Was everyone using real attacks from their classes? I recognized that attack by the samurai. That was the, one of the AoE buttons. Now I need to pay more attention. Well, I don't play any of these classes, so I guess I can't know, but... I feel like I just failed to notice something. I did see the paladin doing the shield glowy thing that I've seen Bryce doing before in dungeons. And then the little dwarf dude just kicked his ass. Good job, little dwarf dude. I'm proud of you. But the, I mean, he is literally a...
Leave the healing to me.
Thanks, Albino. Okay. Sup? Are we reaching the final boss? This is boss number 3, and we're in Lakeland, but it looks like there's dungeons still after this, so... Nope, we got a cutscene. This is it. Grant's in here too. Oh, I was wondering if Granson was going to show up. I forgot his name, though. I don't think he's okay. Oh, he was next to the door. Neat. I wonder if the other people show up. I'm sure that's fine. I'm sure that won't come up. Wild Anguish, okay. You know what? There you go. Feels like I should stand in front of... Yeah. Nope, they dealt with it.
I'll show you.
Beastly Fury. That feels like an attack I should know. Thanks, Rain. Okay, wait, wide, whatever. Not that big a deal. To me. I see. Oh, shit! I made an error. Oh, do I need to... Okay. I've solved your puzzle, Berserker Man.
You underestimate me.
They seem like they're having fun. Oh, go into the hole. You got it, buddy. Oh, I see. There's a counter. Okay, that's cute. I feel like that one's on y'all. Kids, move out of there. That's in the way! Okay, you know what? They did dodge. Wild Rage is just the party-wide. Or raid-wide, whatever. Oh, I forgot about that, yeah. I don't know what the crystalline walls around us do, but they seem bad. And here we literally just have to stand still and not panic, so... You know, whatever works, I guess. This is the raid wide. Okay. You wouldn't dare create a hole in the floor a third time. That would be a dick move. Good dodge, kids. I'm proud of you. Good dodge, me. I'm proud of you. Alvino, you dick! What the hell, man? Damn it, man! It made me think, like, do I not need to go over to him? But no. They're not even using the limit break. Oh my god. That was not very Starlight of you, Alpino. Alright. They're probably fine. So did we just kill a bunch of people? Or, like, did we just rid the world or all the shards of Warrior of Light? Or should we be concerned? Hey, what's up, adults? Don't worry, I chaperoned. Thancred. Alright. Ooh, I learned a new action. Wait, I don't have a new thing on my health bar, though. Hang on, wait. Now I'm curious. What did I get? Heart of Corundum. Okay, it isn't just an upgrade to something. Oh, no. Is it an upgrade to Heart of Stone? Oh, it's a... Okay. Shit. I'll have to look over it later. I wanted to see if there was a pet or anything. Some of the idealization of a bunch of Warriors of Light. I don't understand. If he's strong enough to summon a whole
I think that's the last of them.
a whole goddamn army, how is he not strong enough to kill me?
Apparently even they have limits. Nevertheless, we should remain vigilant.
I don't know why I expected Thancred to get stabbed immediately after saying that.
Urianger, something occurred to me while we were fighting. These enemies.
They're normal, right?
Are heroes hailing from other shards, summoned hither to deliver this world from its doom.
Oh!
Scant moments after the star shower did they appear, as yet more souls were inspired to walk the hero's path, no doubt. Thus did hopes for salvation of realms near and far resonate and converge, lending still greater strength unto our adversary.
But why did they attack me?
So that's Elidibus's game. But first things first. If the rings are the same as the Exarchs, then we need to ask him how that's possible.
The Crystarium is close. Let us press on.
They come.
Heyo!
So near and yet so far.
Queen?
In the chaos of conflict, one can always find an opening to exploit.
Whoever taught you that is a wise man indeed, and good with a gunblade. But yes, I dare say we can create an opening wide enough for at least one of us to slip through. That being you, of course, though others are welcome to follow in your wake. Reen and I will keep our guests occupied.
The child?
Brave and selfless as ever. Yet the two of you may struggle to fool our foes, etherically sensitive as they are. Had you a comrade who could use destructive magics to wreak havoc upon the ambient ether, on the other hand?
Very well. I too shall assist in the diversionary effort.
Man, thank God they can't hear us.
Oh, not this old dance again. Yes, obviously, I'll stay and fight.
Thank you,
Alphino,
Alexei.
I'm about to do a great many stupid and reckless things. Watch my back, would you?
That's cute.
And there you have it. Take care of yourself, my friend.
You don't have enough lives for this.
Rest assured, I have no intention of expending any of mine this day.
Oh, it was who I got to be sassy towards, and I picked Y'shtola. Whoops. Not intentional, but appreciated.
Finished? Then let's begin.
She do a limit break. Oh, that's cute. Uh-oh. She hit no one with that LB3. What a fucking DPS, main.
'Tis done.
Oh, let me see, let me see! Oh, yes! Your memories are preserved safely within. We've done it at last!
I have inspected the other vessels. They are all ready to receive of our friends' memories.
Oh, excellent, excellent!
Which shard is gonna get
I
destroyed?
shall have my familiars bear word to them at once!
Alright, Bert. God, we've got to install a lot. Wait!
Elidibus.
Okay, no, that is the only door.
It was not until I observed the battle between Emet-Selch and the Warrior of Darkness that I realized what I must do. I will summon heroes from other worlds unto the first, just as you did. Their presence shall serve to empower me, granting me the strength to crush my enemy.
Well, isn't that politely straightforward of you to explain?
Though it pains me to disappoint you, I feel compelled to explain that the magic in question requires no small amount of preparation.
Ah, but you assume I require my champions to be summoned in their entirety. I do not. Their souls needn't even be whole. My purpose requires no more than their burning desire to vanquish evil. This I shall sear upon the ether, raising thereby an army of phantom heroes to whom I shall whisper, as I have to so many over the ages. Here lies darkness. It must be destroyed.
And you expect me to cooperate?
I do not require your cooperation. Your death will suffice. The magic I shall have from your corpse.
Go, Lucas! We must flee!
Uh-oh.
But what is this?
Okay, lots of things to take notes on. Hello? Oh. Well, it's a shame I'm not a white mage right now.
My friend, how did you... No matter, Elidibus, he took us unawares.
It was all we could do. To raise a ward to hinder his steps. And so we fled. But he took it. The vessel with the Exarch's memories. Forgive me. Forgive me.
The vessel bears not only my memories, but my blood. The blood of Allegan royalty, granting him the means to control the tower. With it, he has performed I know not how many summonings, calling forth heroes from across the rift. And, as you can see, the burden upon the tower is beginning to tell.
Oh. I'm just glad to see you're alive. Make sure you stay that way.
If you mean to face him alone, I will not allow it, not this time.
Oh yeah, because you're the picture of health.
Elidibus has exploited the people's nobility, twisted their purest intentions for terrible ends, and I cannot let it stand. As Exarch, it is my duty to protect them, to defend their hopes and dreams. So I am going to the Crystal Tower, with or without your blessing. Though, I would rather it were with.
Well, when you put it like that.
Thank you.
I joined you, but I would only be a burden. Better that I remain here with my gremlins.
I shall send help. Stay strong, my friend, and take heart. By binding Elidibus within the tower, we have done more than simply delay him. Much like our adversary, I am not wont to show my hand prematurely, but the time has come to bring my strongest card to bear. To the tower!
Okay. Sure, fine, yes, you're gonna do something very cool, buddy. And then I'm gonna be like, why couldn't you tell me about this ahead of time? Don't pull a fucking Uyanje, my man. I'm sure it'll be fine. Like, what am I doing? Am I jumping into a trial or something? Kinda feels like I am. With your permission, I would make a brief stop at a sensor gate. Just long enough to send the guard to Beckelug's aid, you understand. Were it not for them, we never would have escaped Elidibus, much less with the spirit vessels. Though mine fell into our foes' clutches, Beckelug gathered up the rest at great risk to themselves. I must see that they are safe before we press on. Enough good people have given their lives that I might fulfill my duty. Well, shit, then yeah, no, I guess anyone who wants to tag in, of course. Trial imminent. Notice how you're back where you started? I did notice, actually. I was like, oh, it's going to be the guy who died in the first 5 seconds of Shadowbringers. But no. Beckelug and the Exarch. Gahati, I guess. Now, if this is when you tell me to go complete Eden, I'm gonna be mad at y'all. Warrior of Darkness. Exarch! Forgive us this paltry greeting. We were not notified of your coming. Dude, the sky's on fire. It wasn't planned. I need you to assemble a rescue party. Our friend Beck Lugg lies wounded in a clearing to the west. Pray, go to their aid with all haste. At once, my lord. May I ask how they came to harm? There have been reports of enemies in our midst. Spectres who appeared after the star shower. Do they have something to do with it? Yes. The man who attacked Beck Lugg is also responsible for the star shower and the appearance of the specters. I have no time to explain, but know that the individual in question does not seek to do indiscriminate harm. If you do not bar his servant's path, they will not turn on you. You are to leave this foe to us, understand? Meanwhile, I ask that you alert the rest of the guard and focus on maintaining calm in the city. Hey, what's up, Lena? Understood. Lena, why are you surprised? I shall take charge of matters in the city. Find Beck Lugg now. It does in fact fuck with fishing that requires specific weather. If you look at this and you're like, oh man, my fishing, you really have different priorities than I do. No time to explain. The graver the matter, the less inclined you are to speak of it, even when it is plain for all to see, like what is happening to you. Lena, this time there truly is no time. Sometimes there's a 20-minute window that is available once every 3 months. Okay, sure. Okay. I know, my lord. Were matters otherwise, I believe you would even be willing to speak of your past if pressed. Yet I remain afraid to do so. Afraid that I might learn what I might learn would make a stranger of you. Forgive me, there is no time. Well, any final words for Grahatia, Lena? Because I don't think he's coming back from this. Perhaps a few words are in order. Indeed. Time must be made. Kiss, kiss, kiss. Lena, do you remember the time you got lost in the tower when you were little, and I searched for you for hours on end? And the cake I baked for your 10th name day. That hideous... Okay, don't kiss, actually. That hideous lump the good people of the mean covered up with beautiful candles. And your hapless first encounter with the Sin Eaters as a guard. After which you threw yourself into your training, pretending nothing was wrong, though I could see the tears in your eyes. All these moments that we shared, all the feelings that accompanied them, they are as real as aught that came before, and nothing will ever change that. Will ever change what we mean to one another. Look, I don't remember these things. If I had made you worry, then I beg your forgiveness. Heavens knows you deserve better. You expect me to do the side quests? Through the darkest of times, you've kept faith with me, standing tall as a proud daughter of the Crystarium, as an example to us all. I count myself blessed to have had you in my life, and I want you to know that. Why do you speak so? As if this were our last meeting. Truly, you have a knack for making people worry. Besides, it is you who were an example to us all. You who have led us through countless trials, and you who will lead us through countless trials to come. So, go, my lord. Do what you must. But take care. Well, away we go. He's her dad, to be fair. Not something I realized until literally the next second after I said it. And he was like, hey, remember when I baked you a cake for your 10th birthday? And my mind went, Will, you fucked up. Oh. Well, the ward holds. Excellent. Elidibus will still be within the tower. Our fool's sole purpose is to destroy you, and to that end he has summoned heroes from other reflections, empowering himself with their hope even as they occupy your comrades. You will not best him as easily as you did in the depths. By any measure, the odds are now stacked firmly in his favor. To wit, spare no preparation, my friend. I shall lift the ward only when you are ready. Alright, y'all. Who's ready to watch Grahatia die? Probably, maybe. I don't know. I'm betting. You are ready then? Very well. I shall lift the ward. You know, it wasn't so long ago that I watched you seal this place up. For me, at least. Before I began my slumber, you mean? Seems rather long to me, but yes, what strange symmetry. This time I break the seal, and I have no intention of locking myself away again. Nay, together we will enter, and together we will leave, in triumph. So, come, my friend, let us be about it. Look at him. Now that he's like, I'm gonna live, I'm like, oh, he's so fucked. Did I fuck up? That's probably fine. Hey, it's the Crystal Tower. I remember this raid. Or more so, I remember how little I remember about it.
Either. We must keep climbing.
Damn, old man has some lungs on him. The thing they require is of this patch. That's so funny. Starting to feel like the only way to keep this man alive is to... Uh-oh. Oh, this is where he says he's going to stay behind and keep them away, isn't it?
"'Twas but a matter of time. I cannot keep up with you, nor will it avail us to make a stand here. You must go on without me. Find Elidibus and stop him. Worry not, my friend. Though I am no warrior, I have learned to hold my own over the years. When first we explored this tower, you and your fellow adventurers formed the van, while I was left to follow in your wake. Suffice it to say, I was not best pleased with the arrangement. How I wished that I could join you. And now I have, here where it all began. I was right to trust in you, and the power of your legacy, of your name, to let them guide my every deed.
I really should have rewatched the Crystal Tower cutscenes before I did Shadowbringers, shouldn't I? Whoops.
For Elidibus is my name and my mission, guiding my every deed.
I feel like I just missed something, but alright. Never consider other paths?
I did, but I chose not to walk them, thank the gods. Why ever would you ask me such a thing?
Because I want you to be happy, dumbass.
Elidibus spoke in similar terms, you say? How curious.
No, that.
To answer your question, then, I made my choice for reasons which seemed obvious to me, but may not to any other. There were the expectations I placed upon myself before beginning my slumber, and the expectations of those who roused me. Of course, I had the choice to turn my back on a lot of it, but in the end, it was no choice at all. I cherish the time I spent with you and the others. What I wouldn't give to return to those halcyon days.
Oh, parallels. Neat.
Chasing ancient secrets, overcoming trial after trial with the aid of like-minded comrades. And what remarkable comrades they were. In such company, I felt as if I were a character in the epic tales that had stirred my heart as a boy, as if my dream had come true. It hadn't, of course, for I was no hero, neither then nor after. Though the world to which I awakened and the first were beset with myriad problems, I rarely knew how best to play my part. There was, however, one thing of which I was certain, that I could not bear to let those dear to me meet a tragic end.
Oh, yeah, that.
I'm afraid our time is up. Go! Rest assured you haven't seen the last of me. I wouldn't dream of playing my trump card save in your presence. Break!
Well, congratulations, Gaha. You're a hero now. Shame.
Memories of a possible future. Worthless, all. Worthless as memories of the only past. Fated to fray and fade into oblivion. Leaving naught but a gaping void.
Sup?
The waking sands. Yes, That was the place. The place I first made myself known to you and yours. The Seventh Rejoining had left the realm listing dangerously towards darkness, and events were unfolding that threatened to push it over the brink. Thus did I approach you in my capacity as emissary, thinking that you would make a useful pawn.
But I was wrong. And for my misstep did La Habrea and Emet-Selch pay the ultimate price, leaving me the last of the Unsundered. My remaining brethren, fragmented as they are, cannot hope to see our mission to its end. It falls to me alone. Defeat is not an option. I will strike you down. I will resurrect Lord Zodiac, and I will bring back those who sacrifice themselves to call him forth. Though it take 1,000 years, upon my honor as Elidibus, emissary of the Convocation of 14, I will see this done.
My brother's messaging me right now asking if I want to play Helldivers. Fucking good timing to him. Fuck, both of these feel so dickish. I mean, fucking great timing. I gotta at least type back. Do I? No. But do I love my brother? Yes. Stream says hi. There you go. And now go ahead and slide myself back to do not disturb. Whoops. Alright. God, both of these feel so dickish to say. Those who once relied upon you are no more. Hey, your friends are dead, buddy. Did you know?
What of it? I have my mission. I am Elidibus, and it is my duty to steer mankind and the very star upon their true course. This I swore to someone. We spoke, and I swore. What? What did I... This pain, this torment, is nothing. No more than must be suffered to deliver the world from its doom. No more than any of you malformed creatures have known. Even should you lose all that is dear to you. Even should it cost you your life. You bear the burden and fight on. Kicking and screaming until your last breath is spent!
Is that a compliment?
Aye, it's true. We've lost much and more. Known unimaginable suffering. But through it all, we never, ever forgot what was dear to us. And that's what gave us the strength to carry on.
You've no fight left to fight.
No. No! It will not end here! Champions from beyond the rift, heed my call. The time is come to deliver your brethren from darkness. My heart's sole desire is a world free of sorrow. Join with me now in hope and prayer for the salvation of all. If you would usher in the end, then with my all shall I oppose you. As the avatar of those mortal heroes who fought unfalteringly in all their imperfection, as the warrior of light incarnate. Come, warrior of darkness, let us finish this.
Dude says he's the warrior of light, but will not get a tan.
What?
Thanks, Graha. Oh, no, thanks me.
An invocation of Eld. Though not of Hydaelyn's making. What are you?
I'm the warrior of light.
No. It matters not. You are the enemy, and you will fall. Even should it cost me everything, I will not forsake my duty.
I don't know how to process everything that's happened. 5.3 has been confusing, and I feel like I'm missing stuff. Can I walk around? Ayo! Where'd you go, man? Come back! Alright. Yeah, I know, there's 7. I assumed as much. It reminds me of... I'm pretty sure something similar to this happened when we fought Emmett Selk. Alright, who's tagging in? Hands in chat. Bryce, I know you're tagging in. I saw you. Jesse? Elix, alright. See, I didn't even invite the wrong person this time. Type in party chat, I'm looking. Oh, did I misinterpret your emote though, Elix? Oh, you're not tagging in. I might misinterpret it. I saw the bar thunder and it was just like, yeah, he's... As usual, letting you main tank. Thanks, buddy. No, I am. Oh. We can get in here. Okay, give me a second to sort of process what's happening. So Elidibus is using Grahatia's power and the Crystal Tower to summon forth not the whole of other Warriors of Light, but more so their devotion to the world. Which is funny and parallels himself. Because what's happening right now is we're looking at Elidibus and we're like, hey, you don't even remember what you're fighting for anymore. We can stop this. We don't have to fight, is what I'm sort of interpreting for this. Yeah, Amaz, you didn't say... Oh, put me in coach. Sorry, I was distracted. I was trying to think. Yeah, that's Amaz. Okay, cool. So, neat little parallel between, like, literally these people who are only shells of their devotion and Elidibus, who we are accusing of being only a shell of his devotion. I don't know how and importantly, limit break 3 when the counter hits 5. Cool. I'm sure I'll realize what that means. I remain sort of ambiently confused. I feel like I'm missing something. I don't know why Elidibus... Oh, Elidibus is losing his memories because he was a primal. But it was only ever really... Was this something that was established beforehand? Because he's been the heart of a primal for like... Actually, no, he might not have been separated for that long. We haven't really interacted with him that much before 5.3. He like ducked in and out, but wasn't really a character. All stuff to think about, I suppose, as we actually queue in for the trial. I still feel a little bit lost, but I'll pick. I'll put it together once we're clear. Here we go. Thank God I never clicked on that spoilered out image of the list of trials. Okay. Wow, I can't believe you're making us all wait while you fish. Elix. Is Elix the last person to click ready check right now? Are you making us wait for your fish, buddy? Is that where we're at? I'm watching you. Once every 3 months. I only come once in a lifetime. You're not a DPS. Okay, fine. This joke is gone. Damn it. We didn't find out his true name. Almost like it doesn't matter.
For
but
my people, for our world, I will strike you down.
Alright. He's not even an archer. Alright, here we go.
This battle shall be our last.
Boy, limit break when the counter hits 5. I hope I realize what the counter is. Well, Bryce? I'm sure that's fine. Should I be worried about that? I feel pretty worried about that. No, it's fine, actually. I have a big pause menu on me. Okay. Sure. Oh, move. Okay, I get it. I get it. I get it. Play and pause. Play means move. Pause means don't. Got it.
Be gone! Spawn of Shadow!
I feel like I just...
Darkness must be destroyed! Gleaming steel! Like my power!
Oh god, it's the Blade of Light again! Am I supposed to do something? Nope, guess not. I assume I want to not be in that. Oh, okay! I was stepping out of it! You fucked me. Fucking... Okay, I may have panicked and hit my ultimate. This seems bad. I'm sure it's fine. Okay. Goodbye, everybody. Have fun. Oh, hey, it's the ether teleport sound. Key smash time. Uh-oh. Oh, this seems bad. Hey, y'all, we're in the 13th again. Here where we Asians have been forced to retreat, you will meet your demise. Oh. Oh, God. I actually just have to key smash? Why do I have to key smash so hard? Oh, God. Yeah, ASMR. Hey, we're back. Somehow. What? Did we lose? Oh, we lost. I don't know what I missed. One dead. Someone fucked up the quick time. Oh, okay. Slash ready check, I guess. Make sure. Oops, slash ready check. So if one person fucks it up,
this
which is
battle
all
shall be our last.
Fucked, huh? Oh, I thought I had more gun stuff, whatever. Okay, so pause. So don't move. Easy.
Be gone! Spawn of Shadow!
Am I missing something?
Darkness must
Just
be
seeing everybody else
destroyed.
moves makes me nervous that I'm missing something. Alright. Where am I? Was I... Oh, what happened to me? Oops. I must have been like
Cleaving
just an
steel,
inch too far or
like
something.
my path.
Oh fuck, I was actually done with that combo. I feel like I should have been in that corner. Okay, I see the dragon this time too. Okay. Alright, y'all. Who's ready for keyboard ASMR? Okay, I'm ready for it. It seems weird to me that one person fucking up just means we all die, because this is a hard... I'm not good at mashing. And I almost failed this. So this seems like the type of thing where it's like, what the hell? I'm surprised we have to do this. Echo was on? Alright, I don't care. It's fine. Christ, that was... Okay. See, we're fine. You clutch the crystal of Azem to your breast and wish upon it with all your heart. Yeah, that sounds useful. And so it ends in unceremonious silence. Surprise! Oh, is it? Stop.
You! It cannot be!
Was that Emmett Selk?
To me, warriors of light!
What?
I am salvation, given form. Mankind's first hero, and his final hope. For victory, I render up my all. Your demise will be our salvation.
I don't know when to hit the thing. Oh, fuck. I was supposed to hit the thing right now, wasn't I? Whoops. Was I supposed to limit break there? I didn't know.
You still stand.
Someone hit limit break. I don't think it was me. Thanks, Spice.
Be gone, spawn of shadow.
Should I not be where I am? Okay, no, it's fine. Boy, everyone was standing behind me, and I was just like, I feel like I'm supposed to be doing something right now. Shame. Thankfully, this is definitively something where I should not be
destroyed.
Okay, a little bit of inefficiency / sloppy play for me, but it's fine. It's hard for me to pay attention to what's going on tanking too. Summon a worm? That sounds sick as shit. I love worms. Happy birthday, Luna Decoro. There's the dragon. I see that. Should I worry? Is that gonna keep growing, or is that? Okay, I feel like trying to tank that got taken out of my hand there. Okay.
My soul knows no surrender.
Oh, good thing I was standing where I was. I wasn't
Grant
paying
me
attention.
strength.
Oh, I can't help but notice. Oh god.
Gleaming
Super Blight.
steel. Light.
Oh, my Super Blight didn't activate in time. Damn it. And I still got... Oh man, that sucks. I missed my cooldown, but I didn't do it in time. Okay, that's fine. Oh, Vice, you're in charge now. Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! Here? Here. I'm alright. Oh! Did I miss something? It's probably
Be
fine.
gone, spawn of shadow.
Blizzard. Oh wait, no, this is keep moving. No, this is a different... Okay, different attack, whatever. That seems bad.
Darkness must be destroyed.
Oh fuck, I accidentally activated my buttons wrong. Whatever. Should I be taking one of these or something? Or, no, they're trying to make sure that they don't line up, don't they? Oh, I see.
My beauty. No, not yet.
Ow. Didn't even get to laugh at the fact that he said duty.
Be gone, spawn of shadow.
Alright, GG.
No, I cannot fail. I will not.
Why was Emmett Selk here? Ah, he's fine. Good job on that limit break. You're the one who hit it. I didn't do anything. Give it to the Reaper who's still here. I forgot it doesn't do the usual countdown. I didn't hit it. Did I hit it? Oh! I thought I hit it, but too late. Oh, I must have snuck it in there. Well, good job. I'm very strong. Thank you for dealing with the fact that I died.
Fool. You have achieved nothing. I am immortal, yet I will never surrender.
Elidibus, so fixated were you on my memories of the future, you failed to heed the lessons of the past. Your obsession blinded you to the true nature of this tower. This beacon of hope for mankind. Created to serve as a reservoir for the limitless energy of the heavens. To harness and bind the boundless. Not unlike white auracite.
Pardon?
Your ill-begotten power. Obtained by exploiting that which is best in us. I shall have it. Your soul and all!
Well, you told me to hit the limit break in the first place, which was more than I knew. If you didn't tell me, I just would have not hit anything and we all would have died. Also, what the fuck? Cool. So we're done for realsies this time, right? That's confusing. I assumed Elidibus was going to be the main villain of Endwalker. Don't know who that's going to be anymore. All the Ascians are dead. Please don't tell us that it's okay and that we're important now because we beat you. Don't do might makes right bullshit for a third Ascian in a row. He's a kid.
This... Yes. I would become him. I would save everyone. This, I believed. Yet still they cried out in rage and despair. Divided over the fate of the star. A rare occurrence, always fleeting. But not this time. Not this time. Reconciliation. Elidibus. I was needed. I withdrew myself from Zodiac. For them. My people. My brothers. My friends. Stay strong. Keep the faith. At duty's end, we will meet again. We will. We will. The rains have ceased, and we have been graced with another beautiful day. But you are not here to see it.
Oh yeah, the thing that's gonna make it so that it's okay that Gaha dies. Oh hey, Gaha's dying. So?
I concede I may have overexerted myself. Steady now and listen. I told you before that I had a plan, and that when all is said and done, I would ask a favor of you. We have averted the 8th Umbral Calamity, found a way for everyone to return to the source, and, last but not least, we have secured the future of all the people of Norvrand. We have won, my friend. So, I hope you'll forgive me this moment of selfishness, and while I wouldn't want you to feel obliged, promise me you'll take me on your next adventure. A journey. Together. That's all I ask. If I were to tell you that this isn't the end, that we will meet again, would you believe me?
We're ignoring those.
Thank you. My friend, with you, my mind and memories shall travel to the ends of the world and beyond. But in this place shall my body stand immovable. May it serve as an undying promise, not only to those who look to me for leadership, but to any soul who has known despair, that hope is everlasting.
And then I squeeze it too hard and it snaps.
There, the Exarch would remain, keeping his silent vigil. When the Scions were not released from his summoning spell, we proceeded with the plan to return them to the source.
Wait, yeah,
The Warrior of Darkness, however, retained his ability to traverse the two worlds at will. And in time, the Crystal Tower became a symbol of his link to the First, and of hope.
So I have a lot of thoughts. I am so confused by Elidibus as a whole plot line. Death of the Crystal Exarch, sure, yeah, no, I mean, death is kind of in weird quotes here, which is a thing, sure. Ignoring that for a second, because we have a copy of his mind. Okay, so I need to piece this together in my brain, so I might ramble for a second. So I get it. The Exarch, his real body is here. So we put a copy of his mind and soul into the crystal, I guess. But he still died. We just have a copy of it. And I assume the plan is, this is speculation on my part, not to be confirmed by anybody in chat watching, but I assume the plan is that we'll bring it back to Glahatia in the source, wake him up early, and merge his memories with it. I mean, it'd be real fucking sad if the memories didn't merge, actually, but we're ignoring that. We're discounting that as a possibility right now. Let's talk about Elidibus, because Elidibus is done. I'm a little bit unclear as to whether he was sealed in the Crystal Tower, or if he's, like, dead, or if all his power was taken away. I'm a little bit confused about what exactly happened there. Because I dimly remember the Crystal Tower from the Alliance raids where, like, okay, so Elidibus isn't dead, but he's, like, trapped. Or however you want to phrase it. Okay. I'm tremendously confused by Elidibus as a storyline. I almost feel like he was underdeveloped. Okay. So Elidibus showed up. Was Elidibus in patch 5.1 or did he just show up in patch 5.2? Well, technically, okay, he was in Xenos' body. Xenos kicked him out. Then he came over here and he took Ardbert's body. That showed up in 5.2. Yes, I know Elidibus has been here since forever. He hasn't been a character that we've interacted with since, like, maybe post-game of Realm Reborn? Maybe Heavensward? I know that he's been here forever. How long has he been actually relevant to the plot that's happening right now? Was he in Stormblood? I don't think he was in Stormblood. I dimly remember interacting with him before, but I don't remember when. Was he a part of Heavensward? Because Emmett Selk is the one who brought the Warriors of Darkness forward. He snatched Xenos and post Stormblood. Yeah, I guess I forgot he was there because he was there, but he wasn't really a character yet, was he? And yeah, he was part of all the flashbacks and Shadowbringers. Again, he was there, but he wasn't really doing anything. He wasn't a force in the plot. Define current plot line. I mean, so he's sealed away in the Crystal Tower right now. For all of, at the end of, in post-game Stormblood, he took over Xenos' body and then went to the Garlean Empire. What did he do between taking over Xenos' body and Xenos scaring him away? Did he do anything? Yeah, not much. Okay. Then I think the next thing that happens is that he shows up as sent Asahi to Doma to cause Yotsetsu to summon a primal. Oh, that did happen, didn't it? Basically, the important stuff is 5.1 onwards. Okay. So, Elidibus, to the best of my memory, the first time that's relevant, really, is when he shows up as Ardbert, as the fake Warrior of Light. Can I just... That and everything forward is what I care about right now, I think? Elidibus was leading the Guardian Forces in Xenos by, yes, sure, whatever. It feels so weird to remember that. That seems like such a major thing that was happening. But also, doesn't matter at all? Maybe it just doesn't feel relevant right now. Because back then, the thought was like, oh no, the Guardians are going to crush us. But Xenos wasn't really a character. Not really a relevant character there. The Emperor was the one who was attacking us. He wasn't the reason Garlemald was invading. He was just also there trying to fuck stuff up. Yeah, I know. I know. We've said, like, sorry, that came off more like forceful than I meant it. But like, yeah, no, I'm with you that Xenos was there. But when I mean that he's a character, I mean like the fact that he was there is not enough for me to be like he was a character here. Does that make any sense? I'm thinking about like what actions did he take where I knew who he was and I knew what his motivations were. He was in Xenos in the Garlemald invasion, but he wasn't in charge of the Garlemald invasion. He was just kind of there. Yeah, okay. I feel relatively confident that he's just sort of been like a character that exists until 5.1 where he was actually started becoming a character. He shows up as Ardbert. He starts fomenting the land to believe in the Warriors of Light, essentially to increase his own power to try to kill us. His goal explicitly is just to kill us by increasing his own power. And sort of the arc that we discovered him on was that he had lost his memories because being the heart of a primal sort of overrode him, sort of like a type of tempering, but not really, almost. Well, tempering is where someone is controlling you. This is not nearly the same thing. But basically, becoming the primal made him lose his mind, and he didn't remember the people he was trying to save anymore. And that was the main, like, sort of critique, almost, that was laid at his feet, of like, you're killing everybody to save people you don't even remember. That seems like a good summary of like what Elidibus' character arc is, right? Is that fair? So far, sounds about right to me. Okay, cool. I don't know if I like that. I'm trying to figure out whether or not what I'm struggling with here. Okay. I guess it's just maybe part of it is a lack of build up to it. This all felt like one of those things where it's a very long storyline of the Asians all coming together, and then Elidibus just kind of shows up and is also here for like a couple hours and then dies. And like, it almost feels like a shame. Honestly, my biggest criticism of Shadowbringers is I think Final Fantasy XIV loves hiding information from the players a little bit too much. I think Emmett Selk was an amazing character in like the last hour of Shadowbringers, where we actually knew who he was and why he was doing stuff. Everything before that was just him going hoity 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 and like fucking with us, and we didn't know why. And all of that is very uninteresting to me. Once we knew who Emmett Selk was and why he was doing stuff, he was fascinating. Also, I don't understand Emmett Selk saving us from the void at the end there, or like a memory of Emmett Selk saving us from the void there, or whatever. It doesn't make sense. I don't really like Emmett Selk's like last 10 minutes. The remember us line doesn't really sync for me. I think the best part of Shadowbringers is like the last hour and a half minus the last 10 minutes. Explaining too much removes the mystery of the character. Okay, here's the thing. This was actually something I realized recently. Final Fantasy XIV is an excellent story for creatives and the community, because you have all this time between patches and between all these storylines to speculate and write fan fiction and make drawings and like talk about the characters and talk about what they mean to you. I think in isolation, as a story by itself, like, this was fine. I don't know. Like, I had fun with this. It's interesting. It's just... the text as written is, like, good. It's not great, but it's good. I enjoyed my time with this. Has Will done the Heaven's Trial story too? That was Alexander, right? I didn't really like Alexander that much, to be honest. I thought it was also, like, fine. That's the thing I've specifically loved. Not everything is explainable. Okay, so here's what I mean. I don't mean explain everything in full. I think that there's a lot of room for... oh yeah, sorry, I'll disband the party. I think that there's a lot of room for not explaining stuff, for leaving little mysteries, for not having every character stand there and be like, this is what I am doing now. Ironically enough, this is the patch where Elidibus did that. He just stood there and was like, this is my motivations. But what I mean is that I think that Final Fantasy XIV, a lot of the Ascians as characters, I don't think didn't pay attention to the Warring Triad. I'm confused. What was the Warring Triad? Okay, explaining my point, not looking at chat for 5 seconds. My problem with Final Fantasy XIV's writing of the Ascians is that the Ascians are amazing characters once you know 80% of the plot. My problem is that Final Fantasy doesn't tell you 80% of what they are until you're right next to the end of the story. Then they become fascinating and interesting, and I want to interact with them, and I want to see them interact with other people, and it's all cool, and it's all interesting, and well, the story is done. Like, there's too much build-up, in my opinion. Maybe that was my main problem with I still like Shadowbringers. I still think Shadowbringers handles everything but the Ascians beautifully. I liked Gahatia, I liked all the other characters. I think that, in my opinion, and this is not like, oh, everyone's entitled to their opinion. I'm just trying to explain, like, my personal taste here. I think the way I'm falling on this, and I'm open to arguments. I'm open to read other people's opinions here. I'm not trying to be like, everyone's entitled to their opinion, shut everything down. I'm trying to be like, everyone's entitled to their opinion. Please tell me your opinions so that I can think about them. But where I'm coming away from this is just what I've been repeating basically for the last 10 minutes. I think Final Fantasy holds back the interesting part just a little bit too long. Actually, too long at all. I think that once you establish a villain, it's okay to have, like, some parts of them shrouded in mystery. But, like, I feel almost as if Shadowbringers would have been amazing if we learned everything about the Ascians and Emmett Selk's motivation at level 70, not level 78? Like, why? It didn't benefit Emmett Selk as a character, really. I guess, okay, that's not entirely fair, because they were establishing the world around it, they were establishing the first, and they were letting the characters do their thing, and then they brought Emmett Selk forward as an actual character and was like, here's his backstory. So I can see why they structured it the way they did. I'm not sure I fully agree with it, because to be honest, I think it would have been amazing to reveal what's up with the Ascians. Like, maybe level 70 is way too early, because they had to establish the setting and deal with the first Light Warden. All that happening before you know who the Ascians really are, it makes sense to me. The problem I had is that if I had known who Emmett Selk was, second, third, and fourth Light Wardens, if he had interacted with the people at all, and maybe started to see them as emotional people, but then doubled down on his emotional doubt as, like, maybe even a little bit more apologetically, like, I still have to save my people, that would have been amazing. And that's sort of what they tried to twist it into at the end, but it didn't quite land for me. With the "remember us" line, it's sort of like him being like, alright, you're worthy of the world. I just wish he was more of a character throughout the story than just being a little shit. He didn't really do anything interesting until the last, like, level or two, and what was there is tantalizing and great for creatives who want to expand on the story. I am not going to write fan fiction of this. I think there's a lot more plot you could fill out. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe they have to have side quests that are interesting and cool. But Emmett Selk can't be in any of the side quests because he's fucking dead, so never mind, actually. Do you want to know a piece of subtle and sublime foreshadowing? Only if the moment of foreshadowing has already... what's being foreshadowed has passed. If it's foreshadowing something for Endwalker or anything past where I am, no. I'd rather that kick me in the face later. But if there's something that was, like, foreshadowed at level 70, yeah, sure, go ahead, Elix. 2 cans. Honestly, I think part of the issue with the game formula is that they have to devote so much time to world building every expansion because they have certain pieces of content. I think that plays into what you're saying. I think something else is that they have to leave meat on the bone for side quests. Side quests have to exist and have stuff to explore. Really, my only complaints come down to the Ascians. I think the rest of Shadowbringers is fantastic, honestly. And a lesser game, I wouldn't have so much to complain about. A lesser game, I would just be like, that was fine, whatever. The Ascians are so tantalizing, and they did like 80% of a great story, which is maybe why I'm frustrated here. Because it was good. It wasn't great. It was like 80% of a great story, but they just didn't land it in quite the way I want to. Fantastic story for people who, again, want to create and expand on it, but at this point I'm repeating myself. Look at the map in Lakeland where you arrive at the Forest of the Lost Shepherd. I guess he's a shepherd with his staff. I don't know how that counts as foreshadowing. Shepherd to the stars in the dark. I don't... Oh, hey, Calby, what's up? What's up? 5.3 spoilers, everyone. For context, I'm playing through 5.3 right now, and we are in full spoiler mode for everything 5.3 and earlier. 5.4, 5.5, Endwalker, haven't done that yet. But we just finished, essentially, Shadowbringers as a whole, and I have opinions. Okay. I'm gonna do a 5-second summary for people who weren't here I've been kind of repeating myself for the last 5 minutes because I've been processing Shadowbringers, but I'll give you the 5-second summary. If you haven't played Final Fantasy XIV, at least through 5.3, then you staying here is not my fault. You have my blessings. Have fun. Okay, as a summary, on my opinions on Shadowbringers, I think everything besides the Ascians and Shadowbringers was pretty great. We just had the only major character death of the protagonist side of Shadowbringers, which, you know, fine. But I think the Ascians were handled kind of poorly in the end of it. My opinion right now is that they held back the good stuff with the Ascians just a little bit too long. I wish Emmett Selk and Elidibus had more time to explore their tragedy before they died. They didn't really have a lot of time to, like, explore their characters as we fully understood them before just being like, hey, isn't this a tragic situation? Anyway, they're dead now. And it's like, I wish I knew more. And, like, we got to go around and meet all these people in all the different worlds and sort of have all these character interactions. And Elidibus and Emmett Selk didn't. Our whole interactions with them was basically them explaining their backstory and explaining why they were tragic, and then they died. And I kind of wish they had more time to, like, exist in their tragedy. Still good. I still like Shadowbringers. I just don't think it's, like, fantastic. Yeah. And you know what? I totally get that, Muriel. I totally get being like, having Emmett Selk be a little shit is a highlight. But to me, this is probably more of a personal hang-up than anything. I don't like it. I don't really go for, like, haughty characters. H-A-U-G-H-T. Haughty. I misspelled that. H-A-U-G-H-T-Y. I don't go for characters that are like, oh ho ho ho, I'm so much better than you. They tend to more, like, annoy me, which is what Emmett Selk was doing. I totally get if that's your character that you like. I get being into his interactions before his tragic backstory is revealed. To me, it more so bugged me. I think I said at some point, like level 75-ish, I think I flat out said the point of, like, man, I hate Emmett Selk, and not in the way that you're supposed to hate somebody. I hate him because he's annoying me. Emmett Selk was around for a while. I was a little bit... My complaint isn't that Emmett Selk didn't have enough screen time. My complaint is that Emmett Selk didn't have enough screen time where Final Fantasy wasn't holding back plot details unnecessarily. I'm also not going to contest the hot part. Sure, fine. Let me think about... I'm trying to picture Emmett Selk in my brain, and I can only picture Gahatia. How hot is Emmett Selk? Yeah, I think he's kind of hot. I do think some of your issues are that they kind of hit on an archetype you just had an almost allergic reaction to. That was definitely the problem, and that archetype definitely faded away in the last level or two. But maybe I'm just sad. Maybe I'm I forget the term here. I'm mad that they didn't do what I wanted them to do, and that's making me more disparaging on them. I wanted Emmett Selk to have this sense of duty, to be like, I need to save everybody, to interact with people and be like, oh, I'm killing actual people here. Oh shit, and for that to be like a conflict in him? He never really had like a personal character conflict. Or at least, maybe he did and I just didn't pick up on it. Maybe he was starting to be more like, oh shit, what I'm doing wrong. I didn't really pick up on that, if he did it. He seemed pretty set in terms of like, you're all literally subhuman garbage and I don't care if you die. And then at the very end, we beat him and he was like, actually, no, you're cool, remember us. And I'm just like, I don't buy that pivot. There wasn't enough really build up to that. Maybe that's more accurately what I'm having trouble with. His pivot to actually being like, you know what, you're all right, was just a little bit too sudden. I think because they kind of held back his tragedy too long. For all of his insult, all of his claim he didn't believe in us, all was a lie he was telling himself, he was telling us, and he was silently, desperately begging us in his head to prove us wrong. To prove him wrong. Okay. I think that's cool. I don't know if there's enough in the text to support it. I would have to go back and like re-watch everything. At some point, when I beat Endwalker, and this is a promise, I'm just gonna marathon all the cutscenes and I'm gonna go through the entire plot again, like on stream. It'll be great. How many times has he had to kill you in the past, especially since you were as dear friendly as him? Candy was forged. He has killed so many people. I mean, I felt there was more of that finding common ground with him itself, but that may have been personal read, and I was more open to it so that I didn't hate him on principle. He definitely annoyed me as a character. Like, that may be coloring all of this. I don't know. It's a very good setup. It's a very good concept. Elidibus, I think we can all agree on more so. I understand why people would like Elidibus. Elidibus is also a amazing concept and a good twist on Emet-Selch. Let's take for a second that Emet-Selch is what Elix said. And it was like Emet-Selch, the Steam's friend list I popped up to go, Amaz. What Amaz said, I promise, I know green names, but friends list was literally blocking the names and I had to close it, and Elix's name was in front of me and I just read it. Sorry, Amaz. If we go with what Amaz says of Emet-Selch, and this is like supported, and I think it could be, I think Elidibus is a fascinating twist on that because it's approaching the same problem as Emet-Selch, but whereas Emet-Selch may have gone too far and was kind of hoping that he did in some way, Elidibus was still fighting for inherently a good thing, saving the lives of his people, but had forgotten them in the process and was willing and able to like commit monstrous acts to rescue people he had forgotten, which is fascinating. I do wish he was set up in Shadowbringers proper. I kind of understand why they didn't do it. Yes, I know he was in cutscenes in Shadowbringers, but no part of me thought that he was going to be resolved as a plotline in Shadowbringers postgame. I was convinced he was going to be the final boss of Endwalker or something, and we would actually get time to explore an Ascian now that we know everything about the Ascian. I was excited for that. I'm kind of upset that he's dead, because it's like, damn. Okay. Well, there go all the characters. We have all the information on the Ascians now, and, Do we know yet that Elidibus and the Ascians are redacted? We know that they're part of the Convocation of the 14. Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, go with food, Calvi. What I like about the Elidibus choice is that he's a child that's been thrust into such a massive burden. Was he actually a child? That was kind of unclear to me. Based on what you just said, you would hate Final Fantasy 16, Lamau, just so you are aware. Uh-oh. May have differed with Elidibus if you had been on the patch at the time and had taken these several weeks to stew with Elidibus' thoughts. Yeah, he looked like a child. I thought he was a child because all the Ascians are super tall and he looked smaller. Doesn't really make sense. I mean, everyone towered over him. I guess he could be a kid. Like the same way that Reen is a kid almost. He could have been... I could read that as like he was 16 when he was sacrificed to be the heart of Zodiark. I could see that. Let me... What was his last speech? Yes, I would become him. I would save everyone. This I believed, yet still they cried out in rage and despair, divided over the fear of the star of rare occurrence, always fleeing, but not this time, not this time. Reconciliation, Elidibus, I was needed. I withdrew myself from Zodiark for them. My people, my brothers, my friends, stay strong, keep the faith at duty's end. I'm a little bit confused by this last monologue by Elidibus, kind of implying that he wanted to become essentially the warrior of light, like Azim, to save people, but failed? If I'm reading this correctly? This ending monologue kind of confuses me a little bit. In a way where it's just like, oh, I'm just not smart enough to understand this. I actually think this is probably very good writing. It's just like eluding me a little bit. I'm not quite analytical enough to understand what's going on. I think this is actually just me. We don't comment on it, it's fine. Yeah, you fought a whole fight about it. I'm confused about I'm confused about Elidibus in that last fight. Alright. You stopped him by fighting him. Is this literally talking about what just happened? I would become him, as in him saying I would become the warrior of light and save everyone by summoning Zodiark and making him whole again. Yet still they cried out, are they us? In this case? I assumed he was talking about the final days. I assumed he was talking about the Ascians dying. Alright. They, his friends, I think. Yeah, I'm a little bit lost on that. I think he's saying he would become Zodiark's heart, but he specifically is talking about here, I withdrew myself from Zodiark for them. Kind of implying that whatever he's talking about is after Zodiark came into existence, so after the end of days. Hence why I'm a little bit confused. This is actually just something where someone would be like, oh, he's talking about this, and I'm like, okay, fine, I get it, but like, I'm a little bit lost. There were a lot of points, honestly, over the last patch or two where I was just a little bit confused. And I didn't understand what was going on completely, and I was just accepting, like, hey, I'm not getting it right now. I'll reread the dialogue later, I'll think about it, and I'll understand better what's going on. I think this is actually just, like, brain melty time. Do you want me to clarify the timeline? Do I not understand the timeline? The timeline is, the Ascians existed, they noticed that shit was going wrong, the end of days started, half the Ascians sacrificed themselves to bring forth Zodiark, half the Ascians sacrificed themselves to sort of bring the world back to its stable section after Zodiark stopped the end of days, then Hylian got summoned, then the Sundering happened. That's my understanding in terms of like what's happening step by step by step by step. I'm kind of confused. I think he's saying that originally he would become Zodiark to save everyone in his homeworld, but as the eons went by, he withdrew from the role and became disillusioned. drew myself. Okay, wait, no. Here's my reading of this. Here's my reading of what he's saying here. I would become him, I would save everyone, this I believed, yet still they cried out in rage and despair. So what happening is that he sacrificed himself to become Zodiark, saved the world, but everyone was still crying out in rage and despair because everyone was dead, and that was a problem. Divided over the fate of the star, a rare occurrence always fleeting, but not this time, not this time. What I'm reading this as is that the remaining ancients, the remaining Ascians, became divided. Because, hey, on the one hand, like, we want our people back, but on the other hand, we probably shouldn't, like, let the darkness consume everything and let everyone die. I'm not sure if this is referring to before or after Highland. It might also be referring to the shards of the Ascians, as in mankind at this point, being like, we don't want to die, don't fight us. Don't let us die for, like, millennia at a time. Reconciliation, Elidibus, I was needed. I withdrew myself from Zodiark for them. So reconciliation, Elidibus. So what I'm reading this as now is that he saw mankind and the Ascians in this conflict fighting each other, and he was like, I'm going to withdraw myself from Elidibus for the people to cause reconciliation, to make them see the best way forward so that we can all agree on a path together. Ancient and Ascian and mankind all. That's what I think he's saying here. I think that's what's happening. He was like... Does that make sense? Does that track? He basically withdrew himself to try to make everyone get along, and then all his fellow Ascians died. And he was like, I was supposed to stop this. I was supposed to cause reconciliation. I have failed you. Which is sad. I think that is what I'm reading here. Which is even more sad and plays into his memory loss, because he forgot that he wasn't just fighting to bring back the Ascians, he was fighting for reconciliation and for everyone for the best way forward. But as everyone died, the only part of himself that he could remember was bringing back his dead friends. I think that's what I'm reading from here. Which is cool. At duty's end, we will meet again. Okay, yeah, no, I did skip. Stay strong, keep at duty's end, we will meet again. We will. The rains have ceased, and we have been graced with a beautiful day, but you are not here to see it. This is obviously metaphorical, talking about, like, the conflict is over. Stay strong, keep the faith. At duty's end, we will meet again. We will. I mean, I think this is just him saying, like, if I stay strong and I bring this path forward and I can reconcile everything, all the Ascians... He was an Ascian at the end of the day. Actually, wait. All the other Ascians were always suspicious of him in A Realm Reborn, right? Like, he wasn't really playing along with them, but he was... Is it more accurate to describe him as an ancient than an Ascian? If he completes his duty, he can see his friend again. He kind of forgot all that, and the drive is still there, but his duty is also incompletable. I mean, that kind of conflicts with my interpretation of this line, being reconciliation. I was needed. I withdrew myself from Zodiark for them. Like, with this, divided over the fate of the star, a rare occurrence, always fleeting. You know, people had disagreed over the fate of the star before, but everyone had agreed at one point, but not this time, not this time. The Ascians and mankind were fighting. It's a little bit blurry, but it's definitely sad. I'm more positive on 5.3 now, after sort of processing this last thing. I still kind of wish he was better established and an actual character before 5.3. What's here is tantalizing and good, but I still hold to my previous complaint about, like, it would have been nice if this was something that we got as a character rather than as a plot point. That not all Ascians are ancients. Yeah, like, but I know Ascians are like the followers of Zodiark and everything. It's a bit of a stretch to describe him as, oh, he's not really an Ascian. He's sort of like trying to do the best for the star. No, he's definitely an Ascian. He definitely wants to bring back Zodiark. Or at least that's all he can remember at this point. I don't know. I'm sure I'll have more opinions on Elidibus when I rewatch all the cutscenes at some point. But for now, let's finish off 5.3. Sometimes I wish that I too had been gifted with the Echo. Then I might see what you have seen and glimpse into your heart without the need for words. Ere we descended from the throne room, I did chance upon an object which, if I have the right of it, did once... Mine apologies. Mayhap now is not an appropriate time. Let us speak of it later. Whatever. Shortly after you left, we observed that our enemies' ranks were no longer being replenished, presumably when your absence was noted. So we polished them off and came as quickly as we could. Which is to say, not quickly enough. But then you had the Exarch for company, didn't you? And you could ask for no better than that. You did well, Dekka. You and the Exarch. At such a moment, it is hard to know what to say. Are you alright, my friend? Oh, low battery. Please recharge headset. Well, good thing that we're about to end, isn't it? Sorry. That wasn't just me being silly. My headphones are almost out of power. Wait. Am I alright? I should be the one asking you. But yes, I'm fine, thank you. We all are. The people are fine, the city's fine, and the star showers have stopped. It's almost as if we'd gone back to the peaceful days that followed the knight's return. Almost. What's the last quest in 5.3? I need to knock through and find it. Dekka, if you are ready, would you account to us how the day unfolded? Okay, Alma's just found the receipts for Ascians or Redact I mentioned. Is optional text from a level 76 MSQ quest. I'm guessing you get to it if you talk to Emmett Selk between the quests, and it might incredibly straightforward wording for something important I think you missed. Sure, whatever. If it's level 76, hit me. So you reached out to Elidibus at the last, and his heart was moved. Zodiark tempered all the Ascians. So here's my confusion. No, I did not know that yet. You know what? Honestly, I don't really mind being told it now. Whatever. Sure. Okay. If Emmett Selk, Elidibus, and La Habrea were all unsundered, yes? And they all, I assume, had the power of the Echo, which, because the Echo is just the power that all ancients had. Is that accurate? So is it fair to say that they all had the Echo as well? More or less, more or less. I thought the Echo was what stopped me from being tempered. So I'm a little bit confused because that feels contradictory. Yeah, we only have a fraction of the Echo. We only have a fraction of the Echo in terms of the power that they had. Yes, that is curious, isn't it? Alright, maybe I'm asking... Maybe this is where we have to hands off the conversation then if I'm reading Lex right. Highland's blessing keeps you safe from tempering. Oh, I could have sworn it was the Echo. Because Kyle can't be tempered, can she? We fought... No, it's not Kyle. It's Stormblood. For Dola... couldn't be tempered because she had the echo. That was a whole plot point, was that Fordola could help us fight the Primal in the throne room because she couldn't be tempered because she had the echo. Crowd possesses the echo and Highland's blessing as well. Okay. Artificial echo you created using Kyle's echo. Okay, it's whatever. The Ascians are tempered. Reprocessing some stuff real quick. I think I like that less. It makes their tragedy less profound to me. It makes their murder sort of have like an asterisk on it. I don't hate it. I kind of hate it. It'd be wrong to say I hate it, but I'm like, that's kind of disappointing, isn't it? It makes the Ascians so much less interesting. Aw, man. Alright, I'm sorry. I wasn't paying attention. So he reached out to Elidibus at the last and his heart was moved. I'm not sure I did the right thing. Perhaps you did. Perhaps you did not. None can say. But the important thing is this. Though violence proved unavoidable, you did at least come to understand your foe. And in knowing his hopes and dreams, do we best remember him. Him and his legacy. So long as they remain unforgotten, the love he and his brethren bore for one another in the story may yet be rewarded. I think last stream you said something about we know they can't be tempered because they have the echo, and I was like, oh no. Yeah, that still holds for me. That doesn't really make... that don't really make a lot of sense to my brain, but whatever. You said that an ancient came to your aid, but how is that possible? Oh, hey, it's the question I was confused about. A gift from Emmett Selk. He knew of Elidibus's plight. Foreseeing his own death, he made provisions to bring Elidibus's suffering to an end, lest his friend be left to continue the struggle alone. So Emmett Selk left those crystals behind. Or so I wildly speculate. It's unlikely we will ever know the truth. The best we can do is remember events as they happened. No more, no less. As Arkan so rightly put it, history is learned, not lived. I think the tempering from Zodiac and Highland is differing from the tempering of the others. Zodiac and Highland both have intelligent hearts, don't oppose their will on others, but the primals aren't the same and are creatures of pure instinct that force others to their path. I mean, the tempering of Hydaelyn is just like a big, like, red exclamation point above my head. If I may do a full streamer brain moment for the lulz here, the tempering of who now? But no, I mean, makes sense. I'm sure it's stuff I'll figure out as we go to Endwalker. But this is such a fine line to line. I'm sure you're all dying to be like, ooh, Will, ooh, we've been following you for the last like year and a half playing Final Fantasy 14 and you're almost finally caught up. And I'm just like, oh, I'm starting to get it. I appreciate your sacrifice. Fine, let's focus, get through 5.3. Ah, there you are. I assume this is Lena. Oh, hey, you're not dead, buddy. My friend, we were given to understand thou wert injured. Shouldst thou not be abed? Lie down at a time like this? Don't be absurd. I would have come sooner had the guards not made such a fuss. Now, tell me what's happened. Where's the Exarch? Oh, about that. I see. And this is when Lena's run up and is like, hang on, where's the Exarch? Tell me all about it. And we just all go like, ugh! Deca, will you show me his spirit vessel? Oh yeah, so like, I always assumed, to be honest, the second he said Grahatia wake up, I was like, this Grahatia is dying, and we're going to hang out with a young Grahatia, and it's going to be sad. Yes, both his soul and memories seem intact. Good. What? Unlike the others, his ether was not highly charged, and so it did not seem necessary to employ a familiar for the imbuing. But I needed to be certain all the same. Oh, what a relief. So, then 'tis but a question of restoring his soul unto his flesh. And as thou didst lately tell me, the success of this process resteth on no more than our friend's soul recognizing his flesh as his own. Given his apparent desire to return to the source of Deca, no one would think his soul would be only too happy to be home, no? Surely it wouldn't balk at the relative newness of its accommodation. So one would hope, but none can speak for the Exarch's heart of hearts, and he can no longer speak for himself. Furthermore, though I have drawn upon all of my not inconsiderable experience to predict the outcome, the fact remains that there is no direct precedent for what we are attempting. Will his body accept his soul? Will his essences blend properly? Will he awaken whole of mind? Any number of things could go awry. Do we risk the young Grahatia for the old Grahatia? Assuming I have succeeded in tempering... I'm sorry. My own face there just made me lose my... My own face there just made me lose my shit. Focus. Focus. Assuming I've succeeded in tempering your expectations, I should probably ask that I did ask the Exarch if he still wished to return to the source in full knowledge of the risks. A simple enough question, one would think, warranting a single word reply. Yet the answer I received was rather longer than that. Almost comically so, in fact. Regardless, out of respect for the man, I shall attempt to recite it, with a certain amount of poetic license. Him. As I grew older, the burdens I carried became ever more numerous. Burdens which weighed upon my hopes, bearing them deep within my breast. So deep that I couldn't be certain that they were still there. But when I look around me, I am reminded that, no matter how deeply buried they may be, our hopes never truly disappear. No, they are always with us, guiding us, driving us. I see it in Volthri, who sought to vindicate his existence by creating his paradise. I see it in Ranjit, who forsook his life's cause in order to protect that which he held most dear. I see it in the people who chose to struggle rather than surrender to despair. And though our struggles may differ greatly, since the very beginning of time, they have all shared that one common thread: hope. We struggle because we have hope, and when the time comes, I too will embrace mine. I will follow my heart, regardless of the risks. And I will live with all my being, as befits one who has been granted a second chance. There, I told you it was long, and unspeakably sentimental to boot. One would think them the outpourings of a dewy-eyed boy, not the old man the Exarch seems to believe he is. I mean, really, he's scarcely been alive as long as I've been in hiding. I dare say he is blushing in his vessel. Speaking of which, we should make ready for our journey. Time remains of the essence, after all. Needless to say, once we leave, there's no guarantee that we can return. If anyone has unfinished business, now is the time to see to it. Oh god, we have like another hour and a half of cutscenes, don't we? Oh my god. I must pay a visit to Slitherborough. Let us reconvene here anon. There remain some few matters which requireth my attention, Ealmeg. May I leave Thancred in thy care, child? Unfinished business, that's your off-ramp for Eden? Aw, man. But I want to finish 5.3 tonight, but I can't finish Eden and 5.3. I have to go to bed in the next, like, 30 minutes. Okay, yeah, fine. I've been meaning to get some flowers for Minfilia. I thought you might help me choose them, and then we could go to Nabathalang together. One last time. A fine suggestion. Lead on. Well, it's back to Yulmore for me. Amongst other things, I owe the mayor an apology about his airship. I assume you have places of your own to be alleys, eh? I shall see you later. She's gonna go back to visit the inn, isn't she? Yeah, okay. As you've probably guessed, I'm going to pay a visit to the inn at Journey's Head. But I want you to come too. Fucking nailed it. I realize you don't need to say any farewells, but the Exarch does, if only in spirit. So I thought you might bring him along, so to speak. I'm sure he'd love the thought of being lugged about on his hero's back. So, let's be off, shall we? I can't wait to see how Hollick's doing. Something you want to do before Endwalker, though. I mean, yeah, no. Eden, I'm on the last 4 raids in Eden. I did everything up until you had to finish 5.2. And then rather than doing it immediately, I did 5.3, which I guess, looking back on it, was a mistake. But I'm rather happy I at least have 5.3 done. Plus, we need the trials. Yeah, I have a strict time limit. I have 13 days. Don't I? Hang on, let me check. We're doing Shadowbringers Extremes on the 4th. I have 13 days to do 5.3, 5.4, and the trial series. And then I'm probably going to take a break for like 2 weeks from Final Fantasy. But I still need to play Signalis was what I wanted to play. After watching, my interest was peaked in it after Arena streamed it a long time ago. Leb streamed it, and I was like, oh, now I really need to play this. And now, fucking Saren is committed to streaming it, and I'm like, I need to play before Saren streams it. I have a lot of Final Fantasy content to get through in the next 13 days. Which is bad, because I'm so busy this week. Oh, I'm so busy this week. What days can I stream this week? I cannot stream Final Fantasy any of these days. Uh-oh. I'm not finishing 5.4 and the raids and the trial series in 2 weeks. I have to finish it in 1 week. I'm going to be very busy. Maybe I need to reschedule stuff anyway. I might be able to stream tomorrow. We need to... Okay. I want to finish this quest. Or will this quest bring me around the entire place now? Is this gonna finish when I go to the inn at Journey's End, or do I need to go to every single place now? That's a question I have to ask, I guess. Just finish 5.3? Yeah, no, fair. At this point, I can ignore it. I'm a little bit sad that I'm gonna miss the inconsistencies in Eden. Fair. Because I assume Thancred will be there in Eden. But, whatever. Hulric? Hulric? Oh god, don't tell me he wandered off again. Quickly, Decker, we have to find him. Oh, Alize. I didn't see you there. If you're looking for Hulric, he's gone for a walk with one of the others. They were planning to visit the graveyard, if I'm not mistaken. What a relief. Shall we adjourn to the graveyard, then? Yeah, you know, it seems like it'll be a very pretty spot. Is Hulric okay? Have a good night. Enjoy the story and good luck getting all your Final Fantasy goals in before the 13th. No, the 4th. But yeah, no, have a good night. There he is. I was afraid he wandered off again. Oh, there's no need to worry. Hulric's safe and well. He's been showing good progress and likes to go for walks of late. Though his steps usually bring him to this particular spot. Oh? I wasn't aware he had family here. Is this family or is this... He doesn't. It's Tesleen. Her sword, that is. We buried it here in her honor. So he remembers. What brings you back so soon, out of interest? I didn't think the next round of treatments was due yet. No, it isn't. Look, I realize this is sudden, but I've come to say goodbye. It's time for me to return home. But rest assured the treatments will continue. Beck Lug will come to oversee them in my stead. I see. You did mention that you and your friends were searching for a way home. Needless to say, we'll be sorry to see you go. But I know everyone will be happy for you. Truly. Happy and grateful. You've done so much for us. Achieved what none of us dared hope was possible. And we'll see to it that your good work continues, and that no more poor souls are buried here before their time. So, rest easy and take care. We wish you every happiness. Thank you. I will miss you all. But it isn't time to say our farewells quite yet. So if there are any tasks that need doing, hunting beasts, fetching water, and what have you, just say the word. And Decca in the background just goes like, what? I mean to make use of every last moment here. After all, the time left to you is... Oh! The time left to you is precious. My man. That's right, Hulric. That's exactly right. Those words will guide you true, so never forget them. And neither will I. He's healing. He's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay, chat. The first is gonna be fine. Assuming no more expansions ever get set in it after, Dawn Trail. But, it's fine. What? I'm not crying. I just have sand in my eye, that's all. As I mentioned, I mean to stay here as long as possible. In the meantime, perhaps you could go and look in on the others? Alfino, for instance. If anyone is crying, it'll be him. Ah, boy, Tesleen. AKA when I knew Shadowbringers was going to be good. Oh no, we're going to get tackle hugged by China's, Mistress Chai. I forget her name. Oh, okay. I wasn't expecting to get sucked into a cutscene from a teleport, but fair enough. Welcome to Shadowbringers, baby.
Oh, Alpha, no.
Dulia Chai.
Please, Lady Chai, dry your eyes.
I like that these characters get a voiced cutscene.
The thought of never seeing you again is more than my poor heart can bear.
Sup?
Oh, it's you.
Alright.
As you can see, Alphino has broken the news. I don't know how to console her. She thinks we'll be lost without him.
You will be, but that's neither here nor there. Well, a picture paints 1,000 words. Leave behind a bit of art.
You'll never let me forget it, will you? I'll have you know I completed the promised painting in the end. Be that as it may, there are times only words will suffice.
Huge main character syndrome. Yeah, I can see that.
Lady Chai, I have a confession to make. On the day we ousted Lord Vorthree, when I revealed the truth of his tyranny and your complicity in his crimes, I did so with great trepidation. Not out of fear that you wouldn't listen, but that you might never recover. There was a time when I too, in my hubris, believed myself worthy to lord it over others. And when the lie was laid bare, when I was forced to confront the cost, the lives lost, it all but destroyed me.
It's good timing.
To awaken from a naive dream to so harsh a reality, I would have understood had you all surrendered to despair.
Ah, Moss. There's a butt coming, right?
But you didn't surrender. Far from it. You picked yourselves up and rose to the challenge. You found a path forward and the strength to walk it, and to keep walking it, day after day.
I don't think Alphino... I don't think any of the Scions fit as the main character. Alphino couldn't be the Warrior of Light. There's a lot of situations where he could be the main character, but he couldn't... He doesn't really fit as, like, the God Slayer.
But what struck me is how much faster you found it than I did.
Really? Well, it felt pretty slow to me. But rest assured, we'll make Yulmore into a nation anyone would be proud to call home. Eventually. You can still come and go as you please, I believe. When we have good tidings to report, I may trouble you to be their bearer.
Can't the fairies transport between realms?
There may also be less than good tidings, in which event I hope I can trouble you for your counsel.
I should be honored to provide it, Master Chai.
Oh, Alphino. I know you aren't one to sit still, but do remember to take your ease from time to time.
I don't know why I was expecting her to just go like, oh, smack across the face.
And no matter where you are, remember that there are people here who are praying for your health and happiness.
She can be emotionally mature.
Our brave and gentle artist. You have our love, now and always.
It's what you never had, Alf,
And
you
do
know?
you mind?
A loving
Please take
parent.
care.
Too mean? Too mean. I mean, I'm at least aware about his dad. And then the circus music immediately afterwards, very funny. 'Tis a strange feeling, Deca, to stand in the company of friends knowing that I will never see them again. I struggle to reconcile it in my mind. But this I know. I shall cherish the memories of Nordbrand, of every soul I met here, for the rest of my days. And I shall look forward to your tales for their endeavors. Which clip was this? I assume this was a clip where I was dissing Dulia. Bryce. That sounds vaguely familiar. Alright. This might be where I take my leave, actually. For at least the night. Finishing up the quest. I feel like finishing 5.3 would take me at least another hour. And I don't really want to... like, stay up for another hour. I need to get to bed. Which is weird to acknowledge out loud, but it is true. I need to actually... I have an 8:30 a.m. meeting every single Monday now. Hang on, wait a second. Let me double check. I'm pretty sure I have an 8:30 a.m. meeting tomorrow morning. A very important 8:30 a.m. meeting. Oh? Nope, it's on Tuesdays. I still want to wake up and be at work at 8:30 a.m. tomorrow. Yeah, no. I think this is probably where I'm going to take my leave. And then I might shuffle stuff around and stream tomorrow. I might. I think I probably will, thinking about it. We'll see. If I stream tomorrow, you'll get a notification, won't you? Alright. In any case, this is where tonight ends. Thank you all for joining me for 5.3. It was a lot of fun. Nothing else. I don't really know anyone to raid right now. Yeah, I don't think I really have anyone to raid. So I'm probably just gonna end it here. Rip the rotation. Thank you everyone who came from Calvary's stream and stuck around, and thanks to the regulars. Y'all have made playing Final Fantasy XIV super enjoyable. And tomorrow we'll get to crying, won't we? Sound good? Sound like a plan? So far this game has still only made me cry once, maybe twice. The first time being Heaven's Word postgame. When Minfilia and the Warriors of Darkness ran off. And I don't remember if I cried during the Inn at Journey's End. I feel like I might have, but I don't remember. Cool. Yeah, I don't have anyone to raid, so this will just be a clean sign off. Have a good night, and I will maybe see y'all tomorrow. I am looking forward to Endwalker. I'm looking forward to Endwalker quite a lot. I think it's going to be great. All right. Good night.